Hello, welcome back. Today we have the word of tempting. So tempting. I'm going to put it in a couple of little guidelines here because just what I'm trying to achieve here is going to be a little bit involved. So I don't draw the thing, I just put in a couple of guides like something is going to sit there, something is going to sit there, something is going to sit there. I don't draw it up, but just so that if you see the blue, you know what I'm trying to achieve. There you are, it should be enough. Right, and then we go straight in with the ink. Indian ink, of course. And we are going to start off with a lovely big googly eye. We want to do googly eyes because we want to feel that somebody is tempted with something. So I'm going to try and get that effect that they are kind of in love with this idea of what they're stretching to get. That's our eyes. There. The nib is a Geo Hughes. I've been using these for quite a while. I usually kind of buy, or used to buy, lots of packets of odd different nibs just to try out different things. But I kind of stuck with these. Quite hard to get hold of these days, but luckily I had a wonderful person who bought me a whole stack of them, so I've got a lifetime collection. Or hopefully a lifetime collection. Right, that is the nose of our hopefully disgusting rat that we are going to. That was a bit of an unfortunate blob, wasn't it? Right where you want to do the smallest thing of the whiskers and you have a huge big blob of ink. But we don't care, do we? We just suck it up and get on with it. Right. So the character in this is going to be a couple of rats. Rats seem to be tempted by lots of anythings, lots of foods and we're going to try and get his. I like to put these big strokes in because when you put these big strokes in, you get a lovely kind of reaction from the ink, and it seems to add a lot of kind of movement with the drawing. And I love that. I love that in anybody's drawing when you have a feeling of movement. Let's draw his little rat claw coming in there. And we love to draw little ratty claws, don't we? If you're drawing along with me, try not to be too afraid of using your ink. I think the more afraid you are and the more careful you are, I feel the stiffer the drawing comes out and the less passion, less excitement comes into the drawing. I love to make my drawings as messy as possible. The messier the better in most cases. And since it's a stinky old rat, we want him to be nice and messy. Lovely. It's coming on all right. Right, let's get the mouth open. Let's get a nice big tongue coming out from him. Thank you for all the comments. Always very welcome, all the comments about my drawings and what you think about them. Always very welcome. And subscriptions. Come on, I need a few more subscriptions. I think I need to get like 1,000 or 10,000. I can't remember which one. And I'm only in the hundreds at the moment, so I need a few more of you to come forward and hit that subscription button. Basically all it does is at a certain number then you can be monetized. So but you need to be like 1 million people subscribed to you. I think it's a little bit ridiculous, but can't be that many artists that have got 1 million people following them. So this is the second rat here, and he's obviously climbing on top of him to reach the food. And let's try and, I like this idea of him having the back leg wrapped around his neck or something. As usual, I don't really plan these out. I have no idea what's going to happen down there. It just kind of comes as it comes. Sometimes I'll be drawing away and my brain will be talking. And my brain will say, hey, why don't you draw a giraffe in the corner smoking a pipe? So although I have an idea to do a couple of rats being tempted by a piece of food, I don't really know what else. I don't know what they're going to look like, if they're going to be wearing clothes. Well, that's a shame I did that ear there. Let's see if I can. Not very often I make mistakes, but that ear is a mistake because I want the body to come through there. But you didn't see that, did you? You didn't see me do that. Let's get a little bit of white, because I want the rat to kind of feel like he's climbing over the top of the other rat. And that ear then puts it in a placement in front of the rat. So we've just deleted that. Don't look. Let's get that claw coming up. It gives us the other claw. So you get the feeling of him being climbed over. That kind of looks fun, doesn't it? Cool. So the back leg, I really have this idea to wrap around this one's body. Let's get his little arms out there first. So he's also begging for this whatever, piece of cheese or whatever we draw. Could be a slice of pizza. In fact, a slice of pizza would probably be more fun, wouldn't it? So, thoughts. What do you think about the drawing so far? Give me a comment. Let me know you're alive out there in internet land. Right, as you can see, you might see now that some of the lines are beginning to kind of lose ink as I'm coming down. And that's the ink, that is basically the nib starting to die. That basically is a warning that it's not going to draw what, see exactly there. It's not going to draw what I want it to do anymore. So I have to drop that and switch pens. And then I should have a little bit more, there you go, a little bit more life in that one. And we've got the other second little claw coming in. And remember, this is the word tempting. And the tempting is the food. And the rats are tempted. So, I've been talking about having this leg, didn't I? This back leg, I want to do it coming down and kind of gripping onto this other rat. So this gives this feeling that one rat is climbing on top of the other rat, and then I'll try and do a third rat there, though it's leaving me very little space. We can squeeze it in, can't we? Say yes. Thank you. I hope some of you are actually drawing along with me. Get some ink out or pencil or whatever you like drawing and just draw along with me. It's a nice little exercise of just freeing up your mind, just sitting there and drawing whatever comes into your head. I've had a few comments this week and I really appreciate them. Chris and Nora. So thank you very much. I'm sure there's lots of other names, but I can't think of them right this moment. Right, so there's where he's kind of gripping onto him. You can see all the, he's gripping hold of the fur. And maybe this one can do the same thing. There's another rat down here somewhere. Dear, dear, dear. There's not much space for him down here, is there? Get his eye in there. Another eye in there. Got to do this one a little bit different to the others just to keep it interesting. Never, if you're going to do a set of characters of either going to be 3 horses or 3 tigers, make sure that you put in a variation in there. Otherwise it does become a little bit boring for the eye to watch. In this case, we're going to be drawing a little bit of a thinner nose on him. And I'm going to add a lot more teeth because we love drawing teeth, don't we? I'm going to give him a few crazy teeth at the back there. And as we bring that other mouth in, again I'm going to try and add a few more crazy teeth in there just to add a difference. I used to have a TikTok page, but I seem to have lost some way to kind of connect with it again. I had about 4,500 people following me at one point, and now it doesn't seem to let me on, so I'm going to try and sort that out. I used to do the drawings onto Facebook and then onto TikTok and then onto Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, and it was lovely. You're getting a nice variation of different people, because I think there's a very different mentality of people on TikTok than there is on, say, YouTube. So he's coming in there, he's coming in there. Okay. So it was quite nice to get the different types of replies from people. The TikTok one actually was quite nice, because they used to drop in like a 30 seconds little video, so it was quite nice to kind of edit up all some of these kind of speed drawing things, which were quite common on TikTok. You put in these speed drawings that does your whole kind of 20-minute drawing in 30 seconds. So that was kind of cool. So that is our wrap. And that's that other leg coming down there. And he's coming down and he's holding on to that rat. Lots of claws in this one. Well, we like drawing claws and teeth and stuff like that, don't we? Alright, so that's the rear end of that one. Tail. That's the rat tail coming through there. So that's the second one. I'm running out of space to put my name at the end of this. So that's him on top of him on top of him. Set that up nicely. Get his little feet coming in there. His little ratty feet. Cool. Finish off with the belly. Get another claw coming through there. That's the bottom of his foot. That's the tail coming in there. Very difficult words. This few coming up now. It's like tempting and ego is another one. That's the next one. Quite difficult words to come up with. Interesting subjects, to be honest. But we can do anything, can't we? Let's get that on there. We are going to, I don't want to draw cheese, so I'm going to draw a piece of pizza. See, that's the nice thing about not planning out your drawings, not sitting there and putting down some kind of underdrawing. That you can basically just sit and then just decide, well, I want to draw pizza. So fine, draw pizza. Whereas I think if you kind of had that way of planning everything and you've drawn your cheese, you're going to be drawing cheese. And this way it just kind of makes it a bit more fun. I think if everything's already been drawn out, what's the fun in that? So I like this freshness. I love the way that things just appear because you decide you want to draw pizza. And I think actually pizza works better. Much better than a piece of cheese. There it is. Nice bit of pepperoni pizza. Cool. Just get a little bit of steam coming off it. It's still hot. And that is today's drawing. A bunch of rats all being tempted by a lovely hot slice of pizza. And I'll have to squeeze my name in somewhere. As we always end with a signature. And you should end with your drawing being signed as well, just to kind of seal the deal a little bit. Let's put it down there. My name's KIERON Seamons, and you've been watching me draw 3 tempted rats for Inktober. It's coming to the end now of Inktober, so if you enjoyed this, pop back over and look at some of the other drawings. There's almost 700 drawings there now, so plenty to look at. Plenty for you to comment on. And of course, plenty for you to subscribe to. Come on, get me some more followers. And if there's nobody out there and I'm talking to myself, well, that's cool too. Alright, there's your drawing for today. I hope you enjoyed it. 3 little rats being tempted by a piece of pizza. Thank you very much for watching and coming back again soon. Bye bye.